I am José Raúl Pérez Durán. I am from the Dominican Republic. I am an alumnus of the IHE Institute. At that time, in the 1990-1991 school year, it was called the International Institute for Hydraulic and Environmental Engineering. I'm very proud to be an alumnus of this prestigious institution. It has helped me a lot in what I learned here. I work for the National Institute of Hydraulic Resources in the Dominican Republic, which is the state institution responsible for water infrastructure development, for irrigation management, and also for hydrology monitoring and assessment. Our institution is working with building dams, designing dams, irrigation canals as well. And we also play a role in the regulatory function. We are regulators of water resources, and we are also a regulator of hydraulic works. There are some dams that are not built by our institution. They are built by other institutions, but we have to authorize this infrastructure, approve the design, and follow up on the construction of these type of structures. While studying at the IHE, I was very benefited by the facilities that the Institute had then, and I think it had grown even more by now. There is something very important about the IHE Institute, is the cultural part. I became a friend with students from many parts of the world. So the cultural exchange between students is very important. It's like the United Nations being here at this institute, and that helped me a lot because part of my work has been with technical assistance and international cooperation. So by having this experience, I became very open and aware of other countries' needs and other countries' potential for collaboration, and that has helped me a real lot. I think this is a place where there is a unique opportunity to learn and to grow. What I learned here, the program I did here was the Coastal Engineering program. How I was able to use the skills or knowledge learned here in my country, it was limited because our institute is not working with coastal infrastructure on a daily basis. But I was able to review design of breakwaters, also do breakwater design that were needed in some parts of the irrigation facilities that had outflows into the coast line, and also in places where we had to solve erosion problem in the coastline. So it did help me, but also I think there is a part of what you learn here is that you learn to learn. You are able to learn how you learn more. So the skills I learned here have helped me to learn even more other things that I learned on the way. So I think I had this blessing to be here. I think it was a God-given blessing. I think it is very marvelous to be here back again and to be able to tell part of my story. When I came here, I was a designer of hydraulic infrastructure, designing irrigation canals and dams. And when I went back to my country, I remained in the design department for a time, and then I was called to the planning department. And I have a 38 years career in the institute. Part of that was at the design department, part of that in the planning department, and I am currently the planning of water resources director of the National Institute for Hydraulic Resources of the Dominican Republic. We have have several challenges. We have water pollution in our country. Many of the rivers are polluted, some with microbiological pollution, some other have industrial waste poured into the river. We also have an issue of chemicals being used in agriculture, fertilizers, pesticides that are washed out with irrigation into the river or by rain. So that is an issue we face. We also have coastal problems. We have a coastline of nearly 1,400 kilometers long, and we have in some parts erosion. In some parts we have low-lying lands, some even below sea level, like there is a good part of the Netherlands with that problem. But we also have what developers, promoters of projects, infrastructural projects, either housing or tourism, they are doing at the coastline. They are doing damage to the coral reefs, they are doing damage to the swamps, and these are barriers, mangrove barriers for protection. So we have those problems as well. We also need to build more our capacities. So capacity building is a need. In my experience, my experience of 38 years working in the institution I work for, but also acquainted with other institutions in my country that face the same problem. I think human resources are the key factor for improvement. And I think at this moment we have this issue because my generation is soon passing the torch to a new generation, but we need to have this new generation being trained, also motivated, and I think that is an important priority in our country. Another big challenge we have is water use efficiency. It's very low in water supplies network and also in the irrigation network, so we have to solve that. And something we have learned on the way and in our work is that we can do the best engineering possible, but we also need the social engineering. So that part we need to balance both solutions, what infrastructure and technology can give us, but also how we work with the people and how we make them involved, empower them also to bring solutions. Yes, since I work in the planning department, our job is to formulate projects and do feasibility analysis. So what I'm doing now to leave something at our institute is formulating projects, and our approach now, the approach I have taken is to formulate projects basin by basin. And in each one of those projects, some are funded by the World Bank, some will be funded by the Inter-American Development Bank, and some others will be financed by the Banco de Desarrollo de América Latina y el Caribe, which was previously called Centro Andino de Fomento. So that's my responsibility. So that's the way through which I can influence and leave something at the Institute. So what I'm doing is every time I'm formulating a project, I include a component for capacity building. I remember the last experience I had with formulating this project for capacity building, that I wrote the project completely on my own. I proposed it to the World Bank and they accepted everything. So it was like my wish list that I could propose, and they said, yes, we're going to provide you the funds. So that's the way I'm trying to leave something. So when I leave, I can look back and say, well, the Institute now has the means, they have the appropriate partners, because we also have to talk to different partners, both the funding side, but also the technical cooperation side. So that's the way I want to leave something. Now my dream, my personal dream has been to dedicate myself to education. I have done that in my country. I had 3 years experience teaching undergraduate, teaching fluid dynamics and hydraulic engineering. And then now I'm teaching in a master's degree program on water management, which is a hybrid program between the engineering part and the managerial administrative side. So I'm working in that program. I'm one of the lecturers. I was able to contribute to the design of the program, and I am also helping students in their thesis. I'm an advisor, and I try to influence. I think that is something I can leave, maybe as my modest legacy, that I have helped somebody to improve in their knowledge, in their skills. So this is my dream, to dedicate myself to education, and I hope that one of the last things I'll be able to do for INDRHI will be to formalize an agreement with the IHE for the capacity building of our institution. Yes, we had some of the things I cannot forget, a lot of work. We were never idle. We were very busy all the time, many subjects and many homeworks, assignments. So I cannot forget. I cannot forget my classmates, many good friends from Tanzania, Uganda, Iran, Egypt, and many other places. So that is something I will remember forever. Something also I cannot forget is the way of life here. It's like a city, a small city, but it's an educational city. So this environment is very fruitful for learning.
And last question, your family is a particular family for IHE Delft.
Yes.
Can you tell us why?
Well, I studied in the IHE Institute for Water Education in the 1990-91 program. I had a master's degree already in hydraulic engineering, apart from being a civil engineering at the undergraduate level. My brother, which is my twin brother, in fact, identical twin, he and I studied the same career, undergraduate level civil engineering. We did the master's program very similar. He became a hydrologist and I became a hydraulic engineer. So we had half of the subjects sharing together. And then 4 years after I was here, my brother came back in 1994 to do the program, also the hydrology program in this institution. So we still live close by and we share many ideas, and of course we have a lot of affinity about education, about what we learn here. And we have friends. We have Maria Laura Sorrentino, who we keep in touch. We have, I remember many of our professors, my professors, like Mr. De Angerman, Leo van Rijn. I remember Professor Van der Meer, Biker, and many others, and I remember them.